Got it warming up in the oven. Alrighty. Let's go here. All right. Let's take a look here at this monthly chart. First things first. Of course, good morning. Good morning. We have our basic MT4 setup. This is going to be for the new members. For those who aren't familiar with the MetaTrader 4, this is a MetaTrader 4. Each particular candle is considered a bar based on whatever time frame you're on, MN, month, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. You'll see 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 1 minute. Here we're looking at the monthly, of course, so each one of these bars is worth a month of data. Alright? Down here on the bottom, we have a little small little box. It shows the ADR, average daily range, which means it's the average range on the daily from high to low bar. All right. These are your different tools. You can turn the line chart, the bar chart, or the candle chart. Zoom in, zoom out. Auto shift your screen. Here you got Fibonacci, you got equalistic channel, trend line, horizontal, vertical, new order. That's how you place your trades. Your entry trade size, 0.05 for every $100 in your equity. All right. Stop loss, take profit. Those are what you enter from the trade coordinate signals that I send in the Telegram group. You put those in here. Alright, now if you were able to take a trade there, you can look at your terminal here. The terminal here show you a complete balance. Alright, this account I actually started with $25 about 3 days ago. I was just testing out some. I dropped $25 in a little play account, and I've been working it for the past 3 days. I traded this on Bitcoin. The past 3 days, I made like $275 with a $25 deposit trading the crypto. Yesterday and today on that Bitcoin. And of course, that was with pennies. So let's hop right in and go ahead and break down this chart right here, because we're definitely going places. So let's get that trade in here. Okay, now let's go to the monthly so I can break this down from the start. Okay, looking at the monthly, if you just went ahead and pop this line chart up, alright, practice makes perfect. So over the next 6 months, as we continue to do this over and over again, you'll be perfectly fine. Don't sweat it, and don't get worried about not understanding what's going on to the fullest. As long as you can kind of grasp exactly what you see here on the screen, you'll be good to go. So if you see here, we have February 2018. This is going to be the most current. Farthest to the right, farthest to the left is going to be the most recent, the oldest. So just for this situation, let's go ahead and mark off this high and low, as we always do. Always mark off the high and low first on the monthly chart. You can see past 10 years. 10 years is about all you need to see. So we go back 2007, 2018. We pop the high, pop the low. Now let's pop back up and we get this point. Alright, now we pop back up. We got that point. We go back down. Right there. Alright, now what I essentially did was I'm marking off these high and low peaks, these swings. So we got swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high, boom, boom, boom. Okay, now let's hit the candles back. Put our candles back on, we have a picture mapped out. You see how we boom, 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 boom. Now mind you, this was drawn on the line chart. Pick off your peaks, your swings, highs, and lows. Swing high and low is a particular complete reversal point. Swing high. Here you see how the price was rising to the high, completely turned around. That's a swing. Here, swing low. Price dropping, completely turned around. That is a swing low. Okay. So now once you're done with the monthly, which is the highest time frame, you come down here to the weekly. Now you see boom, boom, boom. You can hit the line chart again if you want to kind of see some more swings. And like I said, those are just going to be peaks where price ultimately turns around. Alright. And go back to our candles. We got a picture. Alright, so basically looking on this, I see we drop down here to this zone. We're back up here at this zone from here, and looks like we're going to be rejected for the week coming back down. So we come into the daily. Now we're starting to see a little more clear picture. We see that the pivot's here. We're at the pivot. We should be getting pushed back down. Now we come into the 4 hour. We see the same thing. Alright. We can kind of see this push to this zone here, boom, boom. We see it getting rejected here at this zone. Alright, now our trade execution comes on the 15-minute chart. So if we go to the hour chart, we can still see the same patterns or the same drop here and here. Alright, so let's go into the hour. This is what we're looking at here. We have the high of the day here. Alright, now let's come in here to the 15-minute chart. Here we go on the 15-minute chart. Alright, and as you see here, we should be getting our 15-minute sell pattern that I'm confirming here to continue down. 3:45, this means this 15-minute candle just opened about 2 minutes ago. And as we see here, let's take a look at where this is going now. If we wanted to, we can get in here at the line chart, come out a little bit. Let's go from here. You see we got a boom, peak, low, high, to a low, to a high. Alright, now that is the pound USD. Now I believe somebody had the USD CAD in the group as well yesterday. So now basically here, now that we've got our charts mapped out and everything, we can go to the 4-hour chart and just bring up a swing. We see this is a current in process swing. So in order to verify to see if this swing is going to in fact be true, let's go from this swing low to this swing high to this swing low. High to low. If we look here, we're at 100%. So this is a potentially solid and legit swing high. Okay, you see it's right back here at the same zone. Alright, so if we remove this Fibonacci and then now we use this as a potential confirmed swing high, we'll go from this low to this high. Find this retracement, which will bring us right back in this area here. Alright, so if we move that from our screen and we're looking at this, this is our potential target. Notice how my take profit is right above this here. I can see price of my chart analysis coming to here, but my take profit is here, because if it comes here, I know for a fact it's going to come here with no problem and knock my take profit in my sleep, blindfolded, no matter what I'm doing. If it's going here, I know my take profit will get hit. I can guarantee my take profit getting hit if I'm for sure it's going down there to that blue zone. Alright, so let's go take a look at the 5-minute chart. See what's going on? Alright, does anybody have any questions for anybody who's logged on? Type in the chat box right below this video stream on the website. Alright, give me just a second. I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee. And if we have any viewers, just confirm in the box. That'll be fine. Anytime. Just because it pushed up, let's put this stop right there. Now what I did was I moved this stop right above this previous high, right here. And I will place another. Take it, you wipe that off the map real quick.
No.
Take it, you wipe that off the map real quick. Hmm? Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Oh, 4 or 5. Mm-hmm. Make it count. Your crib looks like the band though on Google Maps though. I need high tsunami. One nigga preach. 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 Young nigga preach. 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 Okay. I'm not the only thing, Annie. Wait. I'm gonna hush now. Alright, so if you notice how those last two positions I hit got stopped right above the high, but based on this pattern that we're getting here on the 15-minute chart, we should still be coming to breach this area here. I'm still in that blue zone that I drew earlier on the 4-hour chart. Hey, Jamal, this is MT4. You said what app are we mapping this on? This is MetaTrader 4. Right, here's the Euro USD. We're gonna map this out here on this chart real quick. And that way we will know where we're headed on this Euro. Here we go on the weekly. Here we look on the daily, 1 hour, 4 hour. So what I see here is we'll be selling here above 23. I'm gonna go ahead and post this trade in the group. It's going to be a sell on the Euro USD. We're going to sell it at 1.23600. We're going to put our stop loss at 1.2385. Alright, and target, let's make our target 1.226. Alright, now we're going to strike when price is above 23.6. Sell. Go ahead and put my coordinates in here. 23.850. 22.6. What we can do, we can put a pending order, sell limit at 600. Okay, so what that's going to do as a pending order is when price hits back up above here, it's going to trigger this trade until we end here, stop loss up here. Notice how the stop loss is above yesterday's high, target is down here. Alright. Same as if we come back over here and look at this chart, look what we got. Alright. Now for this Euro USD, I'm actually going to go ahead and put a trade in manually. I'm going to put my stop loss in the same spots. Now look at price. It's headed back up there. So we want to put it at 23.850. Take profit 22.6. Look at the time. It's 4:11. We enter at the open and close of 15-minute candles. So we got 4 minutes before we need to be entering this trade. pound. There we go. It's going where we need it to. As you see. Let's pay attention to this pending order we got. Alright. I went ahead and manually entered. Alright, and I'm actually gonna look at my entries there. Almost called y'all Betty. Thought I was talking to my wife. Let me call y'all Betty. But yeah, there's my entry. And there's the money. Alright, for those who are focused, let me show you guys something else. Yeah, I'm mapping. Yes, I am mapping this out on a PC. Tablet's gonna look a little different. Tablet's gonna look almost just like your phone. You hear me though, Jamal? Yeah, I am mapping this out on PC. Hey Jamal, I know it looks a little different to you because you're on a tablet, but for the most part, the data is still going to be the same. It's just going to look and appear a little different on your screen, of course. The overall market psychology and stuff like that is still going to be the same. Alright, let's look at this CAD, USB CAD. Okay, 15-minute chart, 4-hour chart, swing, 1 hour. We start at the monthly line chart. We zoom out, see 10 years. Let's get to work. Low, high, low, high. But if we're going to be buying, let's use the speed CAD. Let's see to be for sure. Monthly, weekly. Daily. Candles. Here we go. 4-hour chart. Here we go. Let's place a buy here with a low here, and we're going to come to let's say right here now. Okay, now what I see here is as we broke it down time frame to time frame, we get down to the 4-hour. If we look, we have a 4-hour swing. Now, in order to check and see if this swing is confirmed, we can go from this current low here to this high. So let me get this. Okay. Now if you look at this, we're at the 261 retracement. So we could be coming back up to here. Now let's get this Fibonacci out of the way, and boom, voila. Now we have our target for the USD CAD. If we go to the 15-minute chart, we will see our entry candle. On the pound, we see this. We should still be following, no worries there. Go to the 15-minute chart. We'll just let that sit for a minute. Just let this one play out. We got our stop up there, so we're protected. We look at the Euro USD. We're starting to fall. We're getting our decline. Aussie, we didn't take any trades on there. Euro, Aussie, we're going to leave that alone. Now, the reason being, okay. Now, the reason being we're going to leave the Euro Aussie alone today, okay, is because the majors, and I've already spotted this move on the majors. So if the Euro USD is moving, 9 times out of 10, the Euro Aussie isn't. Okay, Euro Aussie will be in a range if the Euro USD and the Aussie USD are falling. Okay, if the Euro USD and the Aussie USD are falling, the Euro Aussie is not moving. Okay? If if the Euro Aussie, the Aussie USD, and the Pound USD are falling, the Euro Aussie isn't moving. Here's Bitcoin on its way down. Here's Pound really just hovering up there at the high. So I'm looking for a rejection, but hopefully we don't get a spike up there and trigger our stops. So hopefully we just keep it flowing down. Now our pending order that was up there at 600 was triggered, or 700 was triggered. No, I'm not able to hear you verbally reply, but I think I'm gonna make some changes so by next week we are able to verbally rather than just text chat. So I'm gonna adjust some settings so we're able to verbally chat during the session. Yes, sir. All right, we got Euro USD falling. Now, are you able to? Are you familiar? Are you clear on how to enter your trade onto your MetaTrader platform, regardless of the tablet, mobile device, or computer? Do you know how to enter the trade when you get them in the Telegram chat? I'm reading your messages, so just either you can hit me on the I'm in my Instagram, so you can message me back on the Instagram or right down the chat. And believe it or not, there's never a lot of people on the session at the same time, regardless of how many in the group. Not everybody wakes up at 3, so a lot of times there's no more than about 15, 20 of us on here at a time. We'll rarely ever have everybody in the group on here. If I was in a group, I'd be on this just every motherfucking day, but you know. I know everybody be a little different. Okay, now let me tell you a trick about the 4-hour chart. Pull up and make it into this. So you got something about this 4-hour chart. Sweet spot. Okay, now looking at this 4-hour chart, each week is going to have a swing high, swing low. So the cycle goes from swing high to swing low every week. So find the swing high or swing low on the 4-hour chart, and you found the cycle. Okay, guys, if you see that right there, we did just get stopped out again at the high on the pound. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I'm still sticking with this sell on the pound. My stops are tight, so I'm not losing. But what I'm risking on these trades. Now, when I say use 0.5 per $100 in your account, what I am meaning is your lot size. 0.05 per 100. Place your stop losses as I put them in the group, or at least a minimum of 200 or 20 pips from your entry. So wherever you enter, always count up 20 pips from your entry and put your stop there. That'll always keep your risk level and balance. 0.05 per $100 in your balance. That's very important. All right, we should see our turnaround action here. See how Euro Aussie not doing much. I'm also going to take a trade here. This is going to be on the Aussie USD. what I'm waiting on is the 15 minute to close here on the chart, or to see a good push here on the Aussie below this yellow dotted line. Went ahead and got in this Aussie, my stop right here, above the high. Okay, on to link your JAFX in your MT4, you need to log into your JAFX. Click on My Accounts. When you get to your I'll make a how-to video for that. I'll make a how-to video for that today. Yeah, I'll make sure I make a how-to video on how to connect your MetaTrader and your JAFX, so everybody knows how to do that. That cool? I'll do that today. So now, pretty much, the London sessions get ready to really take effect, and our trades are in. Between 4:30, between really about 3:30 and 5:30 is when you're really going to see your trade opportunity. You got any questions about any patterns or anything that plays out on the chart while we sit here and just watch these trades play? Yeah, that's right here, the day chart. Alright. Alright. Notice how here on sticking with this, the 4-hour chart, these with your control Y, you're separating the weeks. So if you can notice that each week we're either retesting or extending the previous week's high or low. Okay? What do I mean by that is this exactly. If we start from the left to the right, let's mark off this high and this low. Notice how in this week we retested this low. Okay? This is the high of this week. This is the low of this week. This is the low of this week. This is the high of this week. Alright? The following week. This is the high. This is the low. The following week. This is the high. This is the low. Notice how it's pretty much bouncing up and down each week. Pay attention to the 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart is going to give you the weekly cycle. Okay? So, boom. This is the high of the week. This is the low of the week. Notice how this low of the week is the same as this little midpoint. But if you drag this all the way across, look at that. That's a zone. That would have been a zone that we just broke up through, came down, and bounced up again. Okay? And then, like, this is easy map. This is like mapping out this is easy mapping. And then you would get this high. Notice how each new week retest or separates and completely just uses the previous week's high and low for it to move. Alright, that's just some quick breakdown on the 4-hour chart. Break down your 4-hour chart, look at the weeks, grab the high of the week, grab the low of the week. Once you see the swing high on the 4-hour chart forming, you know you want to pay attention to what kind of patterns you're getting in the session. You want to look for stop hunts. You want to look for M's and W's between two sessions, over 2 days, things of that nature. So you would see something like a drop London session, a rise back up during New York. Next London session, rise back up, a drop New York. So it'll look like a drop up, drop up, drop. So it'll be like a M. You'll start to see it more and more on your charts. But if you can find the swing highs and swing lows on your 4-hour chart each and every week, once you've identified that point, focus on your 15-minute chart, and I guarantee you're going to see the pattern. All you want to do is focus on your session times, London session, New York session, and your 15-minute chart. Practice that. That's what we'll be going over for the next couple of days. I don't know how many people are on here. I think there's only like 4 people on here today. Today's the first day. There's 79 people total. So we'll see who shows up. We'll see who don't. Everybody don't always show up. So shit, fuck it. But you know we gon' I'm gonna get this money every day. Point blank. So okay, we got the pound trade in. That's what we really got the trades in, so we just letting them ride. As you see, caught the high of the day. The days start on these hashes. So this is the highest point of the day. You see we locked that in, and we're looking to go here and set the low. Aussie USD, pretty much same thing. I can go to a empty chart there too. Control G takes your graph off. Control Y puts your separators on. And Alt 2 turns your candles. Alt 1 is your bars. Alt 3 is your line. Alt 2 is your candles. Okay, but this is the Aussie USD. You see, this is the start of the day. You see, we're pretty much near the high of the point of the day. I expect it to come down here to at least, if you look here to the left, you'll see this little consolidation structure. So you could put a stop loss or a take profit right there. You know what I'm saying? You want to kind of use previous structure to kind of confirm your points. Like this is previous structure for it to be a new a zone of interest. This is a previous structure which looks like resistance. Okay, you see there was a lot of resistance here, 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 and here. So this is a good eyeball resistance zone. So we should be dropping down here. Notice this is the 1 hour chart. We take our entries on what? The 15 minutes. So let's go to the 15 minute and see. This is, I got in on the last 15 minute candle at 4:30. But had I got in at 4:45, I'd have been right here at the top of this candle. I got in down here right when this candle opened. But if I got it when this candle opened, I'd have been clean. But either way, I know we're going down on the other USD, so I ain't tripping. Four-hour chart, Aussie USD. Look at the 4-hour chart. 15-minute chart. So this is how we're getting a double top. Alright, it looks like we're getting some action here on the Aussie now. That double top that I pointed out earlier. The pound USD still hanging up in there. Okay, one on the 15, still waiting for that to fall. But if you notice, this is a double top as well. Bitcoin here, Aussie there, the USD CAD looks like it's going up as we analyze. See here we broke above the moving average. So we should be getting to get our push up that way. Euro Aussie. See, we're not messing with that. Aussie USD. Euro USD. Alright, so those are the trades that we have in for now. We got our stop losses placed. And that's what we're going to lock out for today. So, any questions or any updates for the day, stick with the Telegram chat, the Telegram group chat, and we'll communicate and interact.